Character determines your
that's
character.
Different.
See, money is just a tool that you have to have, but you can have money and be lame and I won't talk to you.
Woo! Man! What the f*** did I just say? What do I be saying in these videos, man? What do I be saying in these reactions? She just confirmed everything I just said, fam. And she looking like, girl, don't tell our secrets, girl. Triple TG gang. We back in this thing. You already know what it is if you do not know who I am. My name is Diamond. I run this channel called True to the Game. You already know why you came today. Today, man, we're going to be reacting to supposedly this guy right here, the host of this show, tried to holler at her, which is Alexis Sky. Now, Alexis Sky is a girl who used to date Fetty Wap, and she was also on Love and Hip Hop. So just to give y'all a little background on her, make sure you go cop the merch, man. If you have not already, cop the merch. You will see True to the Game on the front and Stop Simping on the back. Also, if you want my help directly, make sure that you hit the link in my description down below to jump on a call with me, man. Book a call with me. We can dissect your specific situation. We can go over it and I can help you out, man. You ain't got no bitches, you want one. You got one bitch, you want a ton of bitches, man. Make sure you hit the link in my description down below. If you are pimping out a simp, like this video, comment your thoughts down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp, less of a simp. Let's get into it, man.
This is a long time ago. This is a long time. I have just kind of like moved to Atlanta, and I remember I hollered at you. I shot my shot. You don't even remember.
No, you didn't. What'd
did.
you say?
How did that go? Tell us the story.
That nigga look nervous still nervous.
I shot my shot. You don't even remember.
No, you didn't.
I
What'd
did.
you say?
How did that go? Tell us the story. Give us a real, authentic story.
Authentic story. We was in the parking lot. I hollered.
What did I say?
She was like,
God. Please. Okay. How many years ago was this?
man, it's probably like 7, 8 years ago.
Oh, God. Lord.
This is
Okay.
a while back.
What did I say?
This is the time you was dating Fetty.
Oh, okay.
So this was at the time.
So you was trying to take Fetty Wap, girl. Let's get
That nigga said, I don't give a fuck who you're dating, nigga. You need the opportunity to meet a real one. You feel me?
some clarification.
I was like,
I doubt that's the energy that he came off with, but we gonna see.
man, listen, if he can get her, I can get her.
I love that. I love that. And that's the type of confidence you need. You know what I'm saying? If anything, a bitch gotta get me. I'm not over here trying to get a bitch. I'm trying to get a bitch an opportunity to get with me. You feel me? So that's the mindset that you gotta come from, bro. You know?
That was my mentality.
Oh, my God.
I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. But no. You respectfully declined. I didn't know what was wrong with you. I thought your head was hurting, but you respectfully declined.
What did I say?
I can't remember what you said.
Man, bye.
And I want y'all to know. Look, first of all, I commend any dude who goes for what they want and talks to a woman, right? Because at the end of the day, just because you didn't get the number, just because she wouldn't take your number, just because the interaction maybe wasn't giving you the result, like, oh yeah, we're gonna make something happen, doesn't mean that you took a L. You only took a L when you allowed fear to hold you back from doing what the fuck you wanted to do. So if you went up to that bitch, you said what you wanted to say, regardless of the outcome, you still took a W. So I want you guys to know that. Right? I want y'all to know that. As long as you did what you wanted to do and you didn't allow fear to hold you back, you took the W, bruh. Not every bitch is gonna be down. And that's okay. We're not friends with everybody, right? We don't want to be friends with everybody. That's just not how life works. Every bitch is not gonna be interested. That's not how life works. But it's all about you doing what the fuck you want to do regardless of the outcome. You got to have a freedom of outcome when it comes to your interactions with these ladies here, man.
I can't remember what you said. But I was like, damn.
I'm in a relationship.
Yeah. I was like, damn, man, the stars. I'm like, man, you got a little fame, you got a little clout. You don't got to look about no disrespect for me. You got to look about much. You know, like me and we start. I'm like, you got to look about much. You got some fame, you got some clout. Yeah. And then that's when you start popping too. You know, like
that was like the peak of my career. My peak of my career. Yeah.
Start seeing you really like growing, and like a lot of you start getting brand deals after brand deals. And at the time I really didn't have much following, and I'm like, all right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You, for sure. You was doing your thing in the city. I'm still doing your thing.
Thank you.
But I was like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, in Atlanta, you gotta have some motion. Because if you ain't got no motion, these it girls ain't giving you no attention.
It's not true. It's not true. That is not true, bro. Just because a woman has motion, she will fuck with a nigga with no motion if he has game. You have to understand that, all right? And just because she's fucking with a nigga with motion doesn't mean she's really into that nigga, because he probably doesn't have game. So you got to understand, man, everything is not about material things. Everything is not about, oh, I got this many followers. Oh, I got money, cars, clothes, whatever the case is, right? Women do not fall in love with that shit. They might fall in love with the lifestyle, but they'll never really fall in love with you if you don't know who you are and you think you are your possessions. You think you are your follower count. You think you're attaching your identity to things, right? Instead of standing on who you are, being your authentic self, expressing that to the woman, you know, understanding how to make her feel special, understanding how to tap into her emotions, how to go deep with her, how to take her into the ocean, right? The middle of the Atlantic Ocean, when she's used to fucking with niggas in the shallow end, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Where she gets in the shallow end and the water doesn't even get up to her kneecaps, bruh. You know? And that's a lot of high value men. A lot of regular niggas too, right? That ain't got shit, but a lot of high value men too. They're still in the shallow pool. In the kiddie motherfucking pool, right? It takes a nigga with game to take her out to the Atlantic Ocean and help her experience things that she has never experienced in her life before, and find out things about herself that she has never even thought about before, right?
Attention, as my guy say over here. Yeah. Like you ain't getting no attention, right? So when it comes to the finances, London said something I don't believe. I think she capping. She said if you broke, it don't even matter.
Yeah, well, that's why I said.
Hold on, let me say this real quick, because I don't believe that.
She capping.
Based off of the energy that you've shown on social media, as far as like a man not having any money. So I want y'all.
Look, your money matters when you don't have game. Your money matters when you don't know how to build that emotional connection and that emotional bridge that connects you to, right? Connects you to the woman. Money matters when you don't know how to make a woman feel special. Money matters when you don't know how to eat the pussy. Money matters when you don't know how to fuck. Money matters, you know what I'm saying? Money matters when you don't have a mouthpiece. Money matters when you just don't have game. Just realize that. And once again, just because you have game does not mean that a bitch is gonna fuck with you, right? But it means that you fuck with you. So regardless if a woman fucks with you or not, you're good. That's game. It's more about yourself than it is about a bitch, right? You're not attaching your identity with whether or not the bitch likes you or not, whether or not a bitch wants to fuck with you or not, whether or not she gives you play or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the game.
To be authentic with me and tell me, like, what's the minimum that a guy gotta make to talk to one of y'all? I get what you were saying, but I don't believe he could be broke and talk to London Richie.
He can't.
You hear that? You hear that? Already pedestalizing the bitch. I don't think that he can have no money and talk to London Richie. That's what he's doing. London Richie. Lifting her ass up on a fucking pedestal. You don't understand. These women, I don't give a fuck how much motion they have, how many followers they have, how much clout they have, how much money they have. They will still fuck with a nigga with game who ain't got shit, nigga. That's facts. And she could barely fuck with a nigga who has motion. But just wants that lifestyle, or just wants that image. But is she really into the nigga? Fuck no. See, I gotta understand this, man. Look at him cheesing and shit.
But I don't believe he could be broke and talk to London Richie.
He can't.
Listen, I wasn't saying it in that aspect.
No, I get what you were saying.
I
get what
just
you
like the confidence.
The confidence. I love what you.
Once again, what is consistent that I be telling y'all in almost damn near every single fucking video when we talk about this shit, man? Confidence is attractive to a woman. And you can still be a high value man. You can still be a handsome man, right? Use your handsome man game. If you don't have the confidence, right? If you're still insecure, if you're still attaching your identity to how much clout you have, how many followers you have, how much money you have, how much success you have, how many boats you have, how many cars you have, how much jewelry you have. If you're attaching your identity with those things, women, like I said, like the lifestyle, but they can never fall in love with you because you haven't fell in love with you. You fell in love with these things that have nothing to do with who you are. But you're so desperately wanting to feel like somebody. You're so desperately wanting to feel valuable, but you don't feel valuable within. So you're trying to compensate by getting all this money, all this money, all these cars, all this jewelry. And then you want a woman to be your trophy. That's a part of your validation too. So you want to be validated by the world. You want to be validated by women. You want to be approved of by women, right? And as soon as the woman validates you, you feel like, oh, everything is okay in life. And that's the issue. You should be the only source of your own validation. You shouldn't need validation from the world. You damn sure shouldn't need validation from a woman. You have to know that. It's all about confidence.
Like, you can't be broke with you when you meet me, but I'm also, a ride or die. I'm down with my partner. I genuinely. So if my partner had it all and he lost it, if he can remain who he was when he was up, when he had that money, that character determines your character. Different. See, money is just a tool that you have to have, but you can have money and be lame and I won't talk to you.
Woo! Man! What the fuck did I just say? What do I be saying in these videos, man? What do I be saying in these reactions? She just confirmed everything I just said, fam. And she looking like, girl, don't tell our secrets, girl. Tyrone's supposed to take me to dinner at 9 o'clock, okay? Like, don't let out the secrets. She's telling you, whether you be a handsome man with handsome man game that doesn't exist, whether you be a high value man with high value man game that doesn't exist, if you're lame, you're lame. If you don't know who you are, the woman's going to know it. If you don't know your value, the woman is going to determine it. And the minute the woman doesn't want to do something, or the minute the woman gives you some pushback, your whole life is going to crumble. Because you're depending on her validation. You're depending on her to feel good enough. When you should be asking yourself, why don't I feel good enough without the woman? Why don't I feel good enough without the cars, the money, the clothes, the hoes, the status, the followers? Why do I not feel good enough without any of that? That's exactly what she said. Look, even if he didn't have a dime, even if he lost everything, if that man is still that man, if that nigga is still that nigga with game, that's the thing. You can have game whether you're broke. You can have game whether you have money. If I lost everything that I have today, bro, I still be able to build it all back, but I still have game. I still have game. I still be able to fuck with bitches that I want to fuck with. I still be, you know what I'm saying? Look, game does not leave you once you learn it. It's constantly evolving yourself, right? So as long as your character, like she said, character is so important. I feel like character is the most important thing when it comes to looking for, a woman that I may want to take interest in, or I may want to experience some things with, right? Character is everything, because your character is going to tell me whether or not you're worthy to be in my reality, whether or not you're going to be able to experience an opportunity like this, bro. You cannot have no fucking bad attitude. You cannot have, you know what I'm saying? Like, it all comes down to character. So I'm so glad that she pointed that out, bro. She's speaking some real shit. But look at homegirl right here, man. Look at this. I want to see what she
just because you got money don't mean that you can get my attention. And that's basically what I was saying. It's like, it all boiled down to your character. See, the money is just the seasoning on top.
I say it all the time. There's nothing wrong. I'm not shitting on money, looks, and status. I'm not shitting on that shit. All I'm saying is, if you are relying on only your money, looks, and status, bro, you have no game. You gotta have game first, and the money, looks, and status, that's just the icing on the cake, bro. Having game is the steak. Money, clothes, and status is the blue cheese that you want to put on top. The A1 sauce, or whatever type of steak sauce you want to put on top. If all you have is the A1 sauce and the blue cheese and no steak, your bitch is going to be looking for the steak in somebody else. And that somebody else may be broke as fuck, but he may have game, right? So, once again, you don't want to leave your bitch starving, She wants to be satiated. But all you have is blue cheese and fucking A1 sauce. So she come to me for the steak.
Just the icing on the cake. But who you are when them lights come off is what I'm attracted to at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying?
She's basically saying you are not your money. You are not your looks. You are not your status. I want to fuck with you for who you are and how you make me feel. It is all about how you make a woman feel. You got to make her feel something, man. You got to make her feel something.
I'm trying to say, like, so it wasn't that it was cap or it was a lie, but at the end of the day, it's like the money is what solidifies you at the end of the day, but it's like who you are. Like, you got to have character. Like, see, internet is one thing. I'm a businesswoman, and I don't do no capping on the internet. I am authentically who I am, but like an onion, there's layers. So there's so many other layers to me that's not on here, because as she and I build businesses, I think she gets to know me a lot.
I like what she said there. There's layers. And what you don't understand about a woman is she has many layers, right? The average G.I. Joe nigga, whether you're a high value man or just a regular, like just a regular guy with, you know, a regular job, nothing wrong with that, right? You could be an average G.I. Joe nigga with money and success and fame, and an average G.I. Joe nigga working at UPS too, okay? The average G.I. Joe nigga only sees the first layer. Only sees the first layer. And that's why a woman really can't fall in love with you if all you see is the first layer. If you just fell in love with her looks and you couldn't look past the looks, when you look past the looks, you peel back layer after layer after layer after layer. And that's what a nigga with game can do. He's pulling back them layers. And she's finding out maybe some layers that she didn't even know she had within herself. But if that guy doesn't have game, he doesn't know himself, he hasn't peeled back the layers to himself, how can he help the woman do the same thing, man? This shit is deep, bro. This shit is deep.
A lot more, especially like from today. We had a crazy situation, but I'm actually very loving and very nurturing and caring, and I respect the janitor more than I respect the boss. You know what I mean? Because I know what it feels like to be at the bottom, and I know that I'm not going to shit on you because you got the potential to be a boss one day. So I'd rather rock with you at the janitor level and be a part of your success story to build you up. I want to be a part of your success story. That's who I am.
When you say girl,
when I say impact, I want to be a part of that. Not necessarily from my man and who I'm dating, but who I genuinely am as a person.
Got you.
Hey, man, I don't want to say fuck this girl, but I rock with her. I really rock with her, man. She's speaking some real ass shit. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. What she said, character is very, very important. But even though she's saying what she's saying right now, bruh, I'm telling you, a nigga with game that can make her feel away, mouthpiece, all of that, she would be changing her mind. You know, she would be changing her mind. But it's in terms of character, I'm already rocking with her more than her. And I know she's the one that's more popping and shit like that. But I fuck with her even more. People might say that she looked better or whatever the case is, but I would still take her over her any day, right? And that's what niggas with game do. They look at character. You know, they don't just look at the outside appearance and just say, oh yeah, she gonna be wifey. Oh yeah, I would have fucked with her. No, I want to see if she has certain characteristics that I fuck with, to see if I even want to fuck with her, you know? The average G.I. Joe nigga is gonna say, oh, she's bad, I want to fuck with her. Come on, man. Anyway, look, a lot of game was dropped in this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Shout out to Alexis Sky. Shout out to this guy right here. And shout out to, I don't even know who she is, but shout out to her, because I would definitely choose her over her. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, if you want my help directly, make sure that you do hit the link in my description down below. All right? Book a call with me. We can peel back your layers of your motherfucking onion, because you have a whole bunch of layers as well. All right? If you have no bitches, you want one. You got one bitch, you want a ton of bitches, make sure that you do hit the link in my description down below and book a call with me so we can get you right. Also, go cop your merch, man. True to the Game merch is out. Stop simping on the back. Make sure that y'all go cop the merch. Everybody who has been copping the merch, I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, other than that, if you are pimping out a simp like this video, comment your thoughts down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp. Less of a simp. I will see you in the next one. And last but not least, I'm out this thing. Stay true to the game.